Aloha. I am the stuttering poet, also known as Coca. The title is a bit dramatic, but I mean, it's kind of true. Right now, first let me say this. Let's start on my clothes. I'm moving soon, and I'm just trying to get a lot of stuff out of my door. Stuff that I know I'm not going to wear no more, stuff like that. You know my pimple, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I'm just going to, roll with the punches of today. I went to the studio the other day, and it was nice and stuff. I got my reps back, and okay, this is my thing. I am a good lyricist. Like, that's why I call myself a spoken word artist. I'm good at making music. I have nice beats and stuff. I just feel like I need to improve my delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I say when I say I don't like my voice, sometimes I really don't like my voice. I feel like it's so annoying. I'm like, how do people talk to me? How do people listen to me talk? But specifically, when it comes to rapping, what's that? Sometimes I feel like I just don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And it's just like, I don't want to stop rapping because that's not how I feel all the time. Like, and I'll put up some examples. I'll link them in the description. Of like songs that I really feel like I sound good on, like Spiraling.
And when it's cold, it's hard for me to warm up to these people. I witness the evils. Keep my core anonymous, keep my layers stick like I'm cozy.
It's a really good song. Don't know.
Rockin', I gotta fight myself to get by. I'm losing and winning at the same time. I'm done with this fight. I don't wanna fight. I can't hang up dry. Man, they don't know.
It's a really good song. Over Me's a good song.
You only cheat on me, so now you lonely. Cheat homies like they are only. Don't love you, so now you want me. Possessive, not a possession. Need passive for exorcism.
Cause I actually posted the rough by accident, and I was like, forget it, cause I'm remaking the whole project anyway.
Most little cook at my aura. I actually don't know what I'm doing, but somehow they like me. Philly, my birthplace. Mother had to leave at RVA, where I stay in the South, where I be at.
But in the official version of it, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not all the time. I guess, to be fair, right? I am still exploring my sound, so that's something that I'll keep on reminding myself, that I need to be patient with myself and just continue to test stuff out, try stuff out until I like it. But it's be like, other people be like, oh, well, like, it sounds good. But I'm like, I don't really, I've had to dress for a long time. I don't know. I might call it a day with the stress. It doesn't sound like how I want it to sound in my head, you know what I'm saying? And I guess you can't always achieve that, but it's like, I feel like I can, you know what I'm saying? And like, one of the songs I did, right? I've actually decided to just make it an alternate version of the original song, because I have 2 recordings of it. It's called Mind Right. I might put 2 little rough snippets if I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm gonna put them up there, but
this shit is stressing me, irking my soul, cramping my spirit, gonna get out of the cycle, menstrual, pushing the pencil, these pages mirror my mental, things I don't wanna get into, yeah. We're gonna get out of the cycle, menstrual, pushing the pencil, these pages mirror my men, these pages mirror my men, these pages mirror my mental, things I don't wanna get into, these pages mirror my mental, things I don't wanna get into, I'm just in my mind.
I did the slower version, that's gonna be the alternative version. I did the slower version, and it was good, but I sort of just don't like my voice. Like, the fast version, I just don't like. I didn't like it at all, I'm not gonna lie. But as the engineer, shout out to Jesse, as he was, selecting and she started changing some things and sounding better. You know what I'm saying? Like, selecting a different track of my voice, how like the take sounded like a bit to my liking. You know what I'm saying? Everything is also a process. Like me, it's not, I was gonna say it's not like I'm picky in particular, but I guess I am. I do want it to sound a certain way, and if it doesn't, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna drop it. I'm not going to release. I'm not gonna show nobody. But I guess also, one, I just need to play with my own sound more. Like, I have BandLab and stuff, and that's why I do my rough songs sometimes. Like, if I'm trying to ask somebody if they want to be on a song, and I'll record it a poor, horrible version on BandLab. But it's just for them to mainly hear the beat, and for them to hear the hook and like the words, kind of what I'm saying, like the vibe and stuff. that does help. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to, okay, how I want to sound, and maybe some ad-libs that I might do, you know. It's going to be like a ranty video kind of too. Like, I'm not just talking about what the title says. That's just kind of the main thing. Also, I'm moving. For those who know, you know, I live in Virginia, and I'm moving back to Philly. I'm moving next month, second week of January. I've been looking for jobs, been getting calls back. I have an interview Monday, which is tomorrow, and that's gonna go good. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? I'm just interviewing a lot of places, mostly call centers. When I get there, I'm not gonna be performing for like the first 3 months, maybe. I'm not gonna be performing. Am I lying? I think I'm lying. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be performing. The first month I'm there, because I'll get there the second week of January, so I only have like 2 more weeks left. I won't perform. But I'll find time to put up flyers like around like the college areas, and that's around like areas that people be at and stuff. Like, I'll do that to kind of put some stuff out there, but I won't perform until the following month, February. I think, do I want to keep this shirt? Do I want to give it away? I might see if my sisters want it before giving it away. Why did I put this shirt over here? I like this shirt for a long time. It's cute, but I could cut it into like a cute little crop top. Might do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. That's just because, you know, give myself time to just really focus on working and saving up and stuff. Like, I'll start performing like mid-February, you know what I'm saying? I know it'll be like events going on, it's Valentine's Day, stuff like that, like people trying to have stuff, so I'll start performing. Yeah, I'm not going to, the first month is just going to be me just kind of teasing myself, you know what I'm saying? Not myself, but teasing myself to the city, kind of putting my stuff out there. And then when I finally pop out, it'll be like, oh, like, is that the girl who, or if they even follow me, they start to follow me, they'll see, oh, I've been seeing these flyers around. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's the goal, really. I have a method to how I'm going to approach the music scene in Philly. You know, in Virginia, it was kind of an accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Virginia, I just did poetry. You know what I'm saying? I did it since high school. People liked it. My choir teacher, shout out to Gilliam, he wasn't even my teacher. He was the choir teacher, but I never had choir. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the choir teacher had told me about it, and I ended up going like a few months later, or a year later, actually. I went after I don't know. Did I go when I was in high school? I don't remember. I got a seat. But yeah, I was 16. Yeah, I was performing since I was 16. Yeah. So I was definitely in high school. I didn't go as often, but I definitely went. So it's just like, you know, I would just go just to kind of show my art. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, really. And then people really liked it, and I started to have people like Zenobia. She had asked me to perform at Huguenot, you know what I'm saying? Huguenot High School. If you're not in Virginia, it's a school, it's a high school in Virginia. She asked me to perform there for this. It was like, I think it was like this after school program she was doing. It's like, that was really nice. People would ask me, and I'd be like, okay, sure. And I'm just like, why not? You know, and I didn't really realize until like last year, cause like I knew, okay, at some point I knew, like my whole life I knew where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was a kid, I used to be like, you know, I want to be in a TV. You know what I'm saying? When I was like able to talk, I was saying that. So I always knew I wanted to be, but for some reason, when it came to poetry, me performing enrichment stuff, it didn't really click that like I was like becoming like this, like person that's known locally and stuff, and people really like me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't believe that because it doesn't always show. Like, and I get recognized in person and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got recognized, I think like last week. I was downtown, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I don't believe it, or I don't really see it because it's like it doesn't really translate to. Is that weird? I was gonna say I don't really believe it because it doesn't always translate to online. But it's like it doesn't always translate to online, but people recognize me in real life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it doesn't really matter, yes. But it shouldn't make me feel like I'm not nothing, if that makes any sense. Like, it's because like I know, not that I'm not nothing, because I know that I'm something, right? But it shouldn't make me feel like I have nothing going on because, you know, I don't really get a whole lot of interaction online and stuff. I mean, like, if I post a freestyle and stuff like that, people like it. You know what I'm saying? random realization. So I'm not gonna say. So yeah, I'll say that's what made me for a while feel like, you know, I was just like, okay, people know me. So it's like, cause people, even people who are in the scene would say, you know, Ma'Khia, you low key are, you know, like up there at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like people know you. You know, people who don't know you. People are going to know you, and you have a lot of respect and stuff. And which I feel like is true sometimes. I mean, I don't fucking know. I just feel like people just be fucking talking. Okay, like I said, it doesn't always feel like people can feel that way. They can say that, but it's like, I don't always see that as true sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And recently I have been slacking like real bad. I'm not gonna say slacking. Like, I haven't been performing. I've had shows that I've been invited out to. I either just like couldn't make it because of some random thing, or it slipped my mind. You know what I'm saying? Which sucks. I don't like doing that, but sometimes that just happens. Cause my mind's just gone really. When it comes to Richmond and the scene, it's like, it's kind of like when you're in a relationship, right? And you've been with them for a long time and you love them, you care about them and stuff, but it's like, it's just met its course. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't feel like, I will always rep Richmond. You know what I'm saying? I will always rep Richmond, even though I'm not from here. I was raised here. I lived here since I was 10. Then I moved back to Philly, but then came back when I was 14. And I'm 22 now, so I've been here pretty much, I say from 10 to 22. Slightly on and off because of that 1 year where I went back to Philly. But yeah, it's just like, I love Richmond. I do. You know what I'm saying? I will claim Richmond just as much as I claim Philly. You know, and my heart is here. You know what I'm saying? My art was birthed here. You know what I'm saying? The Southern Poet was made here. Coca was made in Philly, but I didn't start rapping underneath the name Coca until here. I won't be like, fuck Richmond, but right now, it's giving fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you know, it's just like a relationship that's running its course, you know. It's not, there's no excitement no more. It's, if anything, it's starting to get worse. You know what I'm saying? The more you try to put yourself out there. And I saw a few. It's funny, right? Because I feel like I know that I'm an amazing artist. I'm amazing. Nobody can, people do what I do, but nobody can do what I do how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like how I can't do what they do how they do it. And so when I meet other people in the scene in Richmond who are like that, we kind of have like the same mindset. It's just like, we're just like ready to go. And some of them, I really, you know, they be like, you know, because Richmond, at least for people who are here, who are in Virginia, know that people blow up and don't talk about Richmond, don't talk about Virginia. And it's like, it's kind of a thing that irritates us, you know what I'm saying? So that's why the artists here really do go hard, because it's just like, you know, I want to put on for my city. I want to put on for my city because the people who the very few people at that have the chance to put Richmond on the map, they didn't, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's not that they didn't, but it's like sprinkles. Like, it's definitely getting there though. Richmond's definitely getting there. But I would say to them, you know, like, I definitely like would not say I'm not going to claim Richmond, even though these past year, 2 years have been like kind of fucked up. I still love Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Because the 10 years I've been here, the 6 years I've been performing, I've gotten love. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's ups and downs to everything, but I've gotten love. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just be like, oh, well, fuck Richmond. It's because not as many people are showing me love anymore. I mean, it's fuck them, but it's not fuck Richmond. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that the more that you really get deep into the scene, sometimes happens, you know? People, that's kind of a known thing as well, is that like, it's really cliquey and people are just like really weird. And that's fine. Y'all can do that. I just don't want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to do my art, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another reason why people don't really like to claim Richmond, or don't aim to claim Richmond when they blow up. And I know me and other amazing artists, and even artists that I don't fuck with, are going to make it, and we're going to blow up. So, you know, Richmond will be on the map, but it's just like, it may continue to prolong the more artists have bad experiences here. You know what I'm saying? The more artists get bigger and get into the craft and just get better as an artist, and where people kind of just don't like you, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they do, but they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do until they feel like you're not who they made up in their head, or you're not doing what they thought you were going to do. And it's like, that's fine, but you don't have to stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be mean to me. Oh my god, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, I guess. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm reaching 20 minutes, but I usually cut a lot of stuff out sometimes, so it's whatever. Back to the studio though. I'm going back to the studio again to record some more songs because you know, I really do I love recording. I do. I like recording. I like, because even if I'm really like, oh, I don't like it, I don't like it, I genuinely am happy that I record it because at least I can hear it to be okay, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I have the opportunity to hear, at least I have the opportunity to see, like, okay, do I want to approach it like this? Do I want to like this? That's why I say BandLab, even though I make the trashiest versions of things on that genre, BandLab is, it really does help me, like, piece my stuff together. Popping up bird. I can't tell us. But, it really does help me, you know what I'm saying? Be like, okay, this is how I want to sound, you know? Shout out to me. I think he still got these shirts. I'm not sure, but shout out to me. But yeah, that's something I think turns people also. When I get to Philly, I think I'm just jumping all over the place. I don't care. When I get to Philly though, like I said, something I'm not gonna do, yeah, I did here, is become a regular. You know, I do aspire to be known. I do aspire to have connections, and not aspire, I am going to have connections, get myself up there and become a really known spoken word artist. And a spoken word artist, I mean a poet and a rapper, to where I will go into my big platform. Because Philly, I do love Philly. It's crazy there. I'll make sure I have my protection, but they do support their artists. They really do. I'm sure it's politics within the scene as well. I'm just trying to do my shit, roll out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a part of none of the extra shit, none of the extra stuff. But sometimes stuff just happens. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, happens. But I don't want to become a regular. And nothing wrong with being a regular. Nothing wrong at all. There's pros and cons with everything. I just don't want that for myself no more. I had it here. I have it here in Richmond. You know what I'm saying? I can come back at any time and be an open mic person. But I just don't want to do it no more. I'm really getting into my artistry, you know? And that's something that's probably boxing me in here as well, maybe. The fact that, you know, I am a open mic artist. Here, I am. That's what I have become without realizing. It's nothing wrong with that. It's just, after being an open mic artist in Richmond, for how I am having things go in Philly, that's just not going to happen. Will I go to open mics? Yes. Will I sprinkle myself around, pop up here and there, may come here one time, come here a different time, maybe go back there another time? I'm saying sprinkle myself here and there, but I know that my art and who I am will continue to draw people in. So even if it's just like, okay, you know, she barely come out, you know, she here today, I have to catch her. I have to follow her. I have to keep up because, you know, she don't even really be performing like that, but I fuck with her shit. But to hear, I perform all the time. I've been out of the scene as a whole, out of the music scene, out of poetry scene. You know, that's my little rant tiller. You know, I want to call it a day. This video is about to be like, it's 22 minutes, but I'm gonna cut it down. Thank you for tuning in, you know, to my diary, to my realizations, guys. Yeah. I'm going some places today. don't think I'm a vlog. I be saying I'm a vlog, I'm not. Because I be forgetting. I don't know where this burst of energy came from. But I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Again, I'm a Southern poet, also known as Coca. You can check out some of my stuff, some of my thongs. Not my thongs, some of my thongs. No, some of my songs. And yeah, I will see you guys on the flippity floppity floopity. Peace out. See you on the flip side.